Hey guys, update for you. Real and raw with Raquel this week. Whew. Anybody else feel the full moon energy this week? Because I have, and I'm gonna chalk it up to a couple different things. Van being out of commission means I don't have my home at all. It's in the shop, and so that was really hard for me to process this week. Like it was really hard for me to there's just I don't have a lot of things, okay? So all I have is in there. And so I grabbed a go bag and I was blessed enough to be house sitting through the week. So that was really cool. I was like, yes. But I was still just uneasy because it's not my bed, it's not my stuff, it's not my space, okay? So it was really hard to navigate. So there's also a lot going on in the world that does not help. Just in general. And I also find out this week about a job that I applied for that's really close to my heart. And sharing it with you guys is actually kind of nerve-wracking because if I don't get it, dang, that's gonna be hard. I've already established or told myself that if I don't get it, I'm going to be sad, and I know that, and that's okay. But it's gonna be sad. So there's just a lot of chaos, and on top of just not being in my home, and so this is for me the first time that I've had to drop it off at the shop and have it get worked on. It ended up being for me, too far out of my wheelhouse or my brother's to just figure it out. So, yeah, lots of unsettled, uneasiness this last week and a half that I haven't had in my van. So, I got the call today, this morning, that it's ready to be picked up. And I'm so excited. Dang, I'm excited. And I had no idea. I've been very blessed with all of my vehicles, okay? So me and my brother, I'm very blessed that he's able to work on them with me, and let's be real, I hand him the things, or I buy the beer, or whatever. So I'm very fortunate in that, and I've switched out an alternator before, and I've done a couple of things, but not finding the wire that doesn't have the right plastic coating on it, so it's not giving my van the spark it needs to come alive. I mean, that stuff I don't do. And so the bill, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But I know that I need to take care of my home and be wise in making sure it works well, because this is where I live. So anyways, with that being said, I get to pick it up today, and I cannot wait to get back to recording because it's been a lot of dog sitting, which I don't mind. I'll take all the dog snuggles in the world. But another unique thing that it was the hottest week of our summer. This last 10 days have been probably the hottest for us. And so with that being said, it was a blessing that I wasn't in the van because dang, it gets warm. I'm pretty good about cooling it down when I'm home and then sleeping well, but it wouldn't have been very fun if I was in the van. So some good things for me to think about as I'm walking through this whole van life process. Things that really stood out to me this week as I was not in my space and really struggling with this. For me, it was hard. It was best of both worlds, but internally it was hard for me. And so what kind of kept me going this week was I want to share with you James 1:4, where he's talking about persevering through like the trials. And like it's silly to think about. And even the small stuff. And there were some bigger things this week as well for me personally. But to persevere through them so that we can like lean in and walk through and grow and let God like let us like he's gonna be there walking through these trials with us, and if we persevere through them, we're going to grow and mature in the Lord and where he has us directed us to be. And so it's just like, for me, so small, like it's a big picture, Raquel, it's a small thing to not be with my home, but it felt heavy on my heart and I was struggling with it. And so James 1:4 actually got me through a lot of things this week, particularly the van, but some other small things as well that I was able to step into and walk through, and just know that I'm growing in my maturity and being complete in the Lord by persevering through these trials that I'm having. Just, again, I know for me, like, these are small, and I know there are bigger things out there. But I guess it was just a good reminder that persevere through all of the things. I think anyways, it was just really good. So, yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed week. I hope you guys are doing well. And I cannot wait to record when I'm back home. So, stay tuned.